Why is it doing that? It's doing the wrong fucking stream. Mother puss bucket. One, two, 1, 2. Okay. I guess we're going to be about a minute behind on latency, but whatevs. Thanks for sticking around, those that did. As they say right here on this stream, Jag for life. Yeah, this is one of the really underrated songs on this album. You gotta have a good headset to actually appreciate it well. Yeah. Because it really does a lot to fill up the headphones. almost out of this one. Yep, and that's the end of that. But we got agua. Always have agua. Well, starting to come out of the latency a little bit. If I sit really still, maybe it'll think it needs to catch up. Right? You could hope, right? I don't think it works that way. Mama, Professor's playing with his cat again. Yeah, no, that was, from when I said, I don't think it works that way, to when I started talking now, it's been a little bit over a minute. Oh yeah, I bet they canceled stuff. Yeah. Okay, good Lord. God, the jank is hurting my mind. Why? I keep going for batteries. Why does it not keep showing those 4 that I need? Or did I do junk a couple times and not pay attention? Yeah, say, hey man, the power hitter's still working. This song is actually Simple Minds, not the one I'm typing, but the one that's playing is actually Simple Minds. You know, the Don't You Forget About Me guys. Same band. Well, looks like we're having some troubles getting into some rounds. Still again. Damn. There's them three. Damn it. Stupid bot. Really? Nice. Wow. Stewie! Bro. Hold on. This man right here, Otaku Cho, is a man I've known for working on almost 20 years now. One of my original online video chat, video gaming buddies, whole 9 yards. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I'm working with really shitty internet today and really bad luck today, so bear with me. Bear Champ, salute. Yeah, almost. I mean, because you remember my kids when they were basically toddlers, right? Like back in the Weed Smokers Lounge days. Yeah. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Normally my latency is way slower, but I've had all kinds of problems today, from program crashes to game crashes to dumb stoner moves like turning the game off. And yeah, it's been a good time. But man, I appreciate you dropping in so much. Can somebody definitely smoke a joint for this man? But everybody show this man some love. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, bud. Yeah, Twitch just did some shit in the last couple days, and I forgot to go check my settings because life got distracting again. But yeah, everybody, this man right here, Otaku Cho, is one of my old school friends. Show him some love. Do you stream? Do you stream, buddy? If you do, you'll get some followers right here. Some good family people right here, man. Normally my latency is also less than a minute, but because of the shit day, everything happened. Yeah, here I am again. Cheers to you, friend. Known again. Alright, well there you go. Give this man a follow. What are you streaming? I know you like playing a lot of your actual like Korean games and stuff like that. So I mean you do some different stuff, but you play other stuff other people play as well. So yeah. What are you doing right now? What are you playing? Rocket League, yeah, I seen you doing that a lot. Yeah, he's also a console player, folks, by the way. PS4, I don't know if you got PS5 yet or not. But yeah, he's on PSN. So, you know, if you want to check out some console gameplay and all that and hang out with a really chill dude, that's one right there. I vouch for this one. Man, that's awesome. Thanks for dropping in, though. That's hell of appreciated. And obviously, thanks for the follow. Also appreciated. Fuck yeah, man. Smoke 10 pounds. Yeah, I started playing it. Like I said, I made it to like level 10 or something like that. Pretty quick. I got a grasp on what to do, but I ain't gonna lie, some boosting could really help me out. That might make a pretty good dual stream. Most of my streams are in the morning because Mrs.'s schedule. She has to be to work at like 3:30 in the morning, so I'm up streaming by 4:30 or 5 a.m. or so. That's East Coast American time for anybody else that's on some other time zone. So I mean, I know you're kind of a night bird, so I mean if you're still up, let me know. Most of the time I'm streaming cross out though, because this is the kind of game that you do 4-minute rounds pretty much. You can take many breaks in between. You don't have to try to find a spot to hide, so nothing's gonna kill you or anything like that if you want to smoke a joint. So, but yeah, awesome, dude. That'd be cool. But this weekend, like I said, I've been promising folks I gotta add a bunch of my commands in, things like that. Which, by the way, the commands list. By the way, type !SR in the title of a song or YouTube link, and you can request music on this channel. There's various other things like the gamble bots and the roulette bot, and again, it's ! Before these words. Dad jokes in there. Urban Dictionary's in there too, but I don't think it's going to be as functional as I want, but it does work for some stuff. And so you know ahead of time, and I'll explain it to the class one more time. Part of the reason why the stream is so we'll call it laggy, but it's more latent. There's about a minute between what I'm doing and what you're seeing now at this point. But basically because I start streaming from my console to YouTube. Then I use my computer and OBS Studios to capture my YouTube stream, turn around and rebroadcast it to Twitch so I can add in all these extra interactive bits and have some more fun. And I'm doing it all for free with what I have for gear. I don't have a capture card or a computer to do it the proper way. So, you know, you get what you get right now. And I don't know why the resolution's so low on the final output. That's another thing that Twitch did. I was doing pretty good. I don't know what the hell happened. I do have to go through all my settings again over this weekend and throw in more commands and more redeems and things like that. But I'm working on it. I'm chipping away. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out and bearing with the terrible stream this morning. I mean, it can't all go good, right? And there's all that. Cheers, 420 friendly family. We are definitely having a safety meeting. So how about you, buddy? How have you been? How's life treating you? Don't mind me, I'm moving minimally. Lots of joints this morning and the fucking power hitter all by myself all the way to the end. Oof. If you don't know me by now. Crazy? Yeah, I was figuring as much. You seemed a little tense the last time I talked to you. Cheers, Bear Champ. And welcome back, Bear Champ. Sorry. How are you doing today, too, by the way? Yes, please. Do tell. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna owe you on the pillow talk. I'm kind of really high and not very imaginative when I get high. I'm kind of the opposite. My brain function just stops. And that's the way I like it. So I owe you one on that one, okay, buddy? Thank you. Again, you're awesome. Yeah, I understand the housing situation and trying to get shit done these days. The overpriced materials is killing everybody. Same thing for me. Fuel has been egregiously expensive this year, absolutely depleting any extra money whatsoever from the household. I mean, we're scraping by. And I'm still trying to get my appointment scheduled so I can get this goddamn port catheter pulled out of my chest so I can get back to some normal ass functioning, even if it's not work at work but at home, because Mrs. is at the point now she makes as much money as I was making when I stopped working, so I'm not going to cut her off. So now it's my turn to be house bitch, but I got to be able to do it. But I know the prices of materials because I'm trying to get this place fixed up and I'm redone. So. Yeah, there we go. About 1 minute and 10 seconds latency. That's friggin' hilarious. That's my day. That's how it's been. I gotta get her when we can to hit the go fast button and actually pay for that gigabit internet. Well, I hope things get better for you, man. I mean, you're a smart fella. I know you'll figure something out. You'll come out on top. I don't dare ask, but I mean, I'm kind of curious. You're here. How's the other half? How's she doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, then it just comes down to if you really want to put into it. I mean, you're stuck just like the rest of us are, it seems, and if you got the credit, you're probably going to have to use it. And that's where me and the missus are at now. Okay, well, I won't talk about that part anymore, but yeah, like I said though, I mean, me and the missus are in the same position where we want to change locations and everything else, but there's just no feasible way anymore to try to, the logistics of trying to save money with the animals, find another place to live that's off the island. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay rent or buy a place, but to do that, get the logistics, get the vehicles ready, get all of our stuff, which by the way is like, you could probably fill your house with it and you would feel probably what you call it, claustrophobic. That's how much stuff I got. You know, you've seen my other places with arcade machines and everything else in there. But I mean, we're at the point we're gonna be forced into actually having to use our assets and probably put up a piece of the land and get a loan and get something new put in here and just fucking deal with it where we are for life, because frankly, putting out that kind of money these days, I mean, most anywhere you go to get a decent, inspectable living home, you know, the paint's not chipping off, things like that, everything else, you're talking probably a low-end average of $1,200 a month, and that's a low-end average. Around here, you're paying that much for a mobile home at the trailer park. So yeah, you know, I mean, we're getting to that point where we got to make that decision. We don't, you know, I'm 47 now, and I just did the whole cancer run and all that. Ooh, cancer, yeah, okay, it's a story. Fun, yay, yes, thanks, remission now, good, let's go. But since that, of course, one tends to realign their thinking again and start paying attention to their years ahead of them. And that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be getting it's to the point where it's at now or never, and that was last year. You see what I'm saying? And I got to get it done in case something happens, because obviously the red flag's there. Something may and will happen. If we get a place set up here, the missus is going to get her other piece of land from her side of the family. That's a set up home already. So that home and this home and the home out back, if the kids choose to redo it and set it up the rest of the way, they both have their own home when we're done, their own land. They may not like it over here, but it is what it is. You know, island life. I'm not a fan of it. That's why I'm staying indoors chatting with you guys. It's like a soap opera. Too many people too close together, their noses up each other's asses, sniffing farts. And Michael, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Professor's big old janky couch stream. I'm having some issues today with my stream, so there's about a minute latency, and it's not working that well. There's a lot better streams on other days, but I appreciate you checking me out and following it, even with the low resolution that Twitch is giving out right now. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome. Song request is available if you want to pick something on your own. Type !SR, title of a song, or YouTube link, and the bot will pick it up and play that shit. And right now we're in the middle of a safety break. Yeah, exactly, Stewie. You know what I'm talking about. But beyond that, carry on. Cheers, friend. I hope things get better for you. Really, I do. Like I said, you're a smart guy. You'll get it figured out. And I know you'll pull yourself out of that hole. Because I know you want to be at a point when you get fully gray bearded, be that old man on the front porch. Oh, well, thank you, Roxy. I don't know if you're lurking in here still or not, but all right, friend. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, Roxy's good people. I know her from console play. Cross out. I'm not sure what you play. What do you play? There she is. There's Roxy. Roxy's right there. There she is. Oh, well, that's Mr. Roxy. Good to meet you, sir, or at least good to meet your name. Welcome to the stream. There it is. Lotus heard me. He heard what I was thinking on that one. Well, I try to be the best kind of person that I can be, which is work. Not gonna lie to you, it's work. I'm a jerk. I can be a real douchebag, but I try to be as nice as I can be and treat others the same way that I want to be treated. That's the way things should be. And thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping me a follow. Mostly cross out? So are you're on console too then, I'm assuming. Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's them moments in time that if they were like posted somewhere, if there was, you know, whatever social feed back then, it would probably get me canceled today. Not gonna lie about it. But there was more acceptable things back then than what there is now. It sucks. Well, thank you guys. You guys, you're fucking awesome. Like I said, this is the reason why I'm here doing this, because you guys are who you are. You're great people on your own. Makes it real easy to chill out and hang out, that's for sure. And Stewie there, or Otaku as you can call him, or Cho, take your pick, or Double O Cho. Hey, yeah, it's Double O Cho. But anyways, you can ask him. We come from a group back when the internet was starting to really blow up, you know, from the end of the 90s into the 2000s, and there was like Yahoo chat rooms and other odds and ends programs to where it could be a really controlling gatekeeper type of community to completely toxic to total meltdowns and finding dirty secrets about people you never needed to know. I mean, the old west of the internet chat days. And people were like literally like, you know, like, yo, cowboys would go and carry fucking 6-shooters on their arms for killing them rattlesnakes and whatnot. We'd be carrying boot programs and things like that on our computers because everybody else had them. If we were going to get booted, you were going to get booted back. Oh yeah, it was dirty back in the day. You know, like everything that happens on the internet these days, me and him just go back like, yeah, whatever. Don't make me turn my shit on, kid. Well, Married with Children is still not being produced, but its airplay is continuous and it is still watched. And in fact, they even threw it even got an Easter egg. There we go. Married with Children even got an Easter egg in a new Netflix series called Chicago Party Aunt. At the end of the last series, they spend an episode where they're actually watching Married with Children now and again, and they talk about it a couple times. It's still going. And you want to know a fun fact? All right, fun fact about Married with Children, and get this, the Family Vacation series. Now that scene in Married with Children, the very beginning, where they're pulling out on the helicopter and you see them backing away from Chicago, and it's that corner of the highway with all the cars driving. If you pay attention and you look down in there, you will see the Grizzly family truckster driving away from Chicago. And if you match it up and you look and see and you go on a European vacation or whichever one came first, you'll see that scene in that movie. In the Married with Children intro. Yeah, that part of that movie with the truckster backing away from Chicago and driving out of Chicago is in the intro of Married with Children. And Married with Children is now in a new animated series, or at least being referenced in Chicago Party Aunt. So it's got its own, like, Married with Children is its literal, like, has its own culture around here. You don't even know. Many young men like myself grew up with Al as one of their TV dads. There was Al, and then there was Bill. It really hurt when they found out Bill was dirty. I mean, come on, we all knew that was that era. Everybody did that shit. It was a matter of who was getting caught. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but, you know, whatever. We had Bill Cosby as a TV dad, and we had Al as a TV dad, and that's what we knew. And that's what our kids got taught by. Yeah, I gotta say, like every once in a while when the missus wants something, her actual name can sound similar to Peg. So every once in a while I give her the, "Oh, Peg! Not again! We just did that last month!" You know. And you gotta do the, but I can't do that on Twitch because it would look like I was, you know, pulling my cock out, and it wouldn't be. Are You Being Served? I actually didn't watch much of Are You Being Served, but I watched a lot of Doctor Who. Is the music really loud for you guys, or am I really loud? Is somebody testing my Cookie Monster rock sensibilities? You've met two of the Who's? Damn, bro. Props to you. Yeah, see, Stewie's just a bunch of nerds in here, too. Oh, yeah. A bunch of stoner nerds that all play cross out. You know, I don't think anybody, no matter when they grew up, has actually said, "Yeah, well, my two dads was my TV dads." I gotta shoot something here and try to knock off a couple more batteries real quick. Right on, bro. I'll see you when you get back. Maybe. I don't know. Who fuck knows today? I'm trying to keep streaming. Ads. Fucking ads. You think so, huh? We are going to get whooped if we do not play this tight. I know all these players in here. I know what all of them can do and what they do. We'll get him later. Okay, there. I got my couple batteries I wanted. Alright. Sorry, guys. Back to you guys. Yeah. Yeah, there's all of that. Oh, maybe I should hold out. This pass is almost done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold out and keep grinding out scrap stuff still. And sorry about the ads. And I'll see you when I see you again, Stewie. Let me check the messages. Okay, good news for me. I got out of one drive today, thank God. And let me check the snowfall, guys. I gotta take a look. Let me take a look. It's been snowing since about 11 o'clock last night. Oh, thank God. Got out of that. And it's finally stopped snowing. Yay. And I got a plow guy coming, so I don't have to shovel. So I could drive my, obviously you should only drive it in summer car, and not dig it out and all that fun stuff. I live in a place that a person should at the very least have the ability, the opportunity to acquire actual snow tires when it snows, because when it does snow here, it snows a lot. But then we go some winters and it doesn't snow anything at all. We just get a lot of rain. We got a weird line where we're in an island out about well, where I am, I'm actually about 20 miles out into the ocean. That's how big the island is. And it's not that far from the mainland of the States. You can literally take, oh, there's two bridges. There's a bridge from our island to a little island, and then from that little island, there's a little tiny bridge you don't even really notice that goes on to the mainland. And yeah, there's that. So that's why everybody visits here all year. You could just drive here. So I mean, because I am out in the ocean, we get different weather than most of the entire continent. The only other people that come close is, well, everybody else down the coast. They would kind of have something similar, but also where the U.S. kind of shapes off like that, and but we're up here, like where the little hand is, we're kind of like right in there. So we catch a lot of the weather that comes right straight up, so we get a lot of the warm air from down south too. It's often why I refer to this place the islands of the Northern Caribbean, or Caribbean, or whatever way you want to pronounce it. So we either get good weather or absolute ass weather, because you can get the warm weather that comes up, or from the other direction. Yeah, because I'm looking at myself backwards. So if we were over here, right, and you got the air coming up the coast this way, the warm air, You go the other way over here, and you got the Hudson River that comes up from Canada that goes all the way through, and that brings basically the coldest of the cold air you can get, other than like living in Siberia. So we can go from nice, you know, in the middle of February or January, be in the middle of a nice 50 degree, 60 degree day even, and then a week later and turn around and get 140 inches of snow. Now, I have pictures. I'll post them in Discord one of these days. The last time that happened, it buried all of the trucks. It was like, go get the four-wheel drive. No, the winter ate all the trucks. They're all gone now. So yeah, that was a great time. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get out of here. I seen that much snow during the supposedly age of global warming. Ooh, I hope we stop calling it that. So I think we're going to go back more to junk. And I really hope I don't run into them guys anymore. I really hope I don't. I'm kind of like, I don't know if they think I'm after them at this point now, or they're after me. I'm very confused about this. I just want to carry on as PvP. We should be able to see more people. Okay, different people. Yay. Yay. I want a piece of that. Oh, Sirius is like, oh shit. Great, K-Car will be on me quick. Raw, tank it out. See, that's why I like Omnis, because you can tank sideways. Literally. Damn it, bro. Great, here come the Punishers. Never mind. My bad, guys. I was clumsy as fuck in that one, I guess. Damn. That was all me. I gotta... apologize for that. Whoopsies. No, it doesn't mean no seasons, but it sure as fuck indicates that it's getting warmer. I can completely concur with climate change. I do not fall into the bait line of us puny little mortals in our little tiny lifespan is causing this much damage to cause this much change to the face of the earth. Secondly, besides that, this earth has survived many, many apocalypses, and we will not be anything but a speck if we do try to do it. And third, Earth is constantly changing on its own, too. It's constantly changing tilt. The rotation is not perfect. The rotation around the orbit around the sun is not perfect. It's more egg-shaped than even an oval. So it's always hitting a different side. The sun is always tilting. Everything is always changing. So we will always be experiencing different apexes and declines of our climate. Our little puny asses, that's almost egotistical to a point to think they're like, oh my god, we're ruining the planet and it's going to happen in 10 years. No. I mean, unless we nuke it, sure, okay, yeah, I'd go for that one, yeah, but just being a bunch of assholes, no, probably not. It'll eat us before we get a chance to ruin it. Just saying. I mean, there's been many species of life that we've been discovering through the layers that have had chances and chances and chances, and yeah, and many resets along with those chances. So, you know, like, it's whatever. And when it really comes down to it, the bottom line is, if you spend too much time stressing about everything, you're gonna die of a freaking heart attack, man. You can't spend your time stressing out about 10, 20, 30 years down the road if you don't pay attention to tomorrow or today. You know, you gotta live for the day, plan for tomorrow. Smoke 10 pounds. Cheers. Tasty. This is a change up. Tastes different than the other stuff. Yes, it is. Okay, back again. Sorry, folks. Had to talk to the missus. Normally she's lurking in the chat somewhere, but this is, you know, house stuff, life stuff, whatever, you know. You don't need to fill the chat box with it. Bro, nobody even listens to dubstep anymore. Oh, nobody really listens to Skrillex anymore, but dubstep is still around. Shut up. This isn't dubstep. That argument. Mrs. gets home, I gotta try to see if I can get a hold of my dad or somebody that knows of what's going on with my dad. Like I said, I'm thinking, I don't know, we're gonna be broke as shit this week too. I'd like to go see him if he's gonna be in the hospital. I mean, it is what it is. I'll find a way. Always do. Yeah, see, people still listen to dubstep. I'm not gonna lie. There's certain ones I will listen to almost on a regular basis, but I think those are almost like on the lesser end of actual dubstep and one of the other subgenres, like Martin Garrix's Animals. That one I can get down on. Oh. Okay, good news. My day is sorted. My day is sorted. Now, I would like to ask you, my viewers, if you would allow me a proper 4 or 5 minute restart on my stuff time so I can get rid of a good 80% of this latency, so my chat isn't, like, my talking isn't a minute behind what you're seeing. If I'm going to be able to carry on for a couple more hours, because Mrs. is saying till 2 o'clock. That means I also don't have to take the mother-in-law, which would be in like an hour. I'd have to leave. But Mrs. is saying 2 o'clock, so somewhere between 2 and 3. All right, well, Roxy, you don't have to lurk if if you're getting a headache on. I appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the biddies. You're an amazing person. You can figure out the work thing. You do all right. A couple sentences that I got to read. I'm feeling you guys all right too. So I mean, between the two of you, I think you'll do pretty good. But yeah, I'll see you again, I'm sure, and if I see you on, I'll drop in when I can. I can only handle like 2 tabs, and then I can't even type anymore. That's how old my stuff is, so 3 tabs and that's it. I ain't doing nothing, but those 3 tabs are on. That's it. That's maxing out, but yeah. So, is that okay? Everybody that's actually active, and I mean, if you're lurking or whatever and you don't want to type and you come back for more lurk time, that's fine too. But I would like the input of you guys if it's okay for me to actually refresh all this and get rid of this minute behind latency. Feeling more than a minute at this point. Alright. Alrighty, here we go then. I'm gonna restart the whole works. I will be back in 5. The stream itself will shut down, but I'm refreshing the entirety of the stream. So, I will be back. Maximum 5 minutes. Thank you very much, folks.